Oh putain! Oh putain!
A powerful storm accompanied by heavy rain fell across several regions of Corsica on Thursday evening, August 28. Although the storm and heavy rain were brief, the damage they caused was extensive. In Haute-Corse, where 180 firefighters were deployed, a power outage between Calvi and Île-Rousse caused a power outage, affecting 10,000 customers. At the time of this video's creation, 700 homes in the Galeria area were still affected.
Beaucoup de l'arrière. Regarde les chaises, regarde les chaises, regarde les chaises. Là, il y a beaucoup de vent, là. Là, il y a une tornade.
In the department, Bologna appeared to be more affected by the severe weather. In Calvi, where the horizon could not be seen from the fortress due to the curtain of rain, several telephone and power outages were reported, and the severe weather caused several trees to fall. A wind-blown oak tree fell on a car, causing damage. On Rue d'Écoles, an entire hotel chimney collapsed onto the road, causing no casualties. A car was also hit by a fallen oak tree, but it caused no significant damage. Minutes after the incident, Calvados road workers were busy clearing tree branches. Gusts estimated at around 100 kilometers per hour pushed an Air Corsica ATR aircraft parked at Calvi Airport, turning it almost 90 degrees. The Maritime Rescue Service intervened after the storm passed to bring the sailboat swept into the bay back to port. Severe turbulence affected several flights. Aircraft scheduled to land in Calvi from Orly and Marseille were diverted to Nice and Bastia. A flight to Bastia from Orly, scheduled for 8 p.m., headed to Nice and finally returned to Paris. In southern Corsica, 33 firefighters, assisted by the Corsican Community Road Service, were mobilized for around 20 interventions, apparently without serious consequences. Damage primarily included fallen trees, especially on the Corse Napoleon in Ajaccio, street furniture, and power lines, with no power outages. Traffic was disrupted at several points along the road network. Furthermore, according to MediaSeal, more than 2,000 lightning strikes and flashes were recorded by radar on the western side of the island. Since 2 p.m., heavy rain has hit much of the province of Pavia. Firefighters have responded to around 100 calls for storm damage, particularly in the Oltrepo area. Most of the damage involved torn roofs, fallen trees, flooded basements, and other weather-related damage, in the first storm of the late summer to hit the region. In Vagara, a tunnel on Via La Marmora was flooded, leaving a car stuck due to high water levels. Fortunately, the situation was resolved without endangering the driver. In Godiasco, in the Montalfio area, a tree fell onto the road. In Ravazzano, flooding was reported on Via Anna Coralli and trees were unsafe on Via Leonardo da Vinci. Flooding was also reported on Corso Repubblica. In the Stradella area, interventions were reported in Casteggio, Casatisma, and Cervino San Carico. In Cava Monera, a grandmother and granddaughter were trapped in an elevator, possibly due to a power outage. In Vagara, a farmhouse was flooded on Via Marsala. Water entered through the roof on Via Luigi Barbieri, involving a 77-year-old woman. Flooding also occurred on Via Verdi in Vagara, while crews were working to empty a basement on Via Marsala. A tree was cleared in the street on Via Monte Curone in Vagara. In Cura Carpignano, flooding occurred on Via Sant Agostino, with residents complaining of the smell of gasoline in the flooded garage. Heavy rain is also expected in Pavia, where only light rain was recorded this morning and is expected to continue until 8 p.m. There are currently no reports of damage. The warning has also been extended to the province of Lombardy due to a wave of severe weather expected today, Thursday, August 28. A yellow alert has been issued for the Pavia region. Weather forecasts indicate a high probability of thunderstorms until Saturday, August 30th. The fire department explained in a statement that its teams are currently handling more than 80 interventions. A powerful storm has struck several areas of Pavia, causing numerous critical situations, according to the statement issued on Thursday afternoon, August 28. Currently, the largest concentration of interventions is occurring between Broni and Vagara, where more than 80 calls for assistance have been received by the fire department. The main interventions involve flooding, fallen or dangerous trees, and wind damage.
Buonasera da Marchino.
The fire department is operating with several teams throughout the region, committed to responding promptly to these calls. Wind gusts of up to 100 kilometers per hour, dark clouds covering the sky, and heavy rain this afternoon, Thursday, August 28th, were frightening in many towns in the lower Brescia and lower Garda regions. Around 4 p.m., a supercell storm hit several towns in the province, causing damage and disruption, especially to traffic. The Lombardy region has issued an orange-level weather warning for today, with particular attention to the low-lying areas and the Garda Basin.